Yes, my dear friends, all around the globe, especially on the continent of Africa, in Ghana for that matter. Ladies and gentlemen, this is GH247. Wherever you are, be seated and let's have a conversation. Should a sitting president use his brother's private jet for official duty or travels? It is a question that many are asking in the past few days or the past weeks. The opposition New Patriotic Party are taking advantage over this after their failure to make news of the cocoa debacle. Cocoa issue, they couldn't win the battle on the cocoa matter because Ivory Coast, as we speak, have reduced their cocoa price even far less than Ghana is offering its cocoa farmers. Now, they've changed the narrative to the president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, making use of his own blood brother's private jet for official travels, saving the nation, if not for millions of dollars, thousands of dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, the previous Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's regime or government, the president then, Nana Addo, we know, as a matter of fact, used to travel with a chartered flight. Chartered flight that cost the taxpayer in Ghana thousands of dollars every hour. Thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars every hour. Why? Because the presidential jet is faulty, we understand. Today, new administration, the private jet of the president was sent for servicing, was returned back. Yet, we understand, according to the report, it's still not fit for the presidential use. We as Ghanaians, are we saying today or tonight, are we saying that we don't care about the safety of the president? Is that what the New Patriotic Party, NPP members led in the parliament, the minority, is that what they try to say? That the safety, the security of the president is not important? Or is it about conflict of interest? And where does that lie? Even if Ghana saves $10,000 an hour on a chartered cost, doesn't it create or make room to save money, hard-earned money, taxpayers' money? Even if it's a savings of $10,000 an hour, which of course we know, private jet hiring is almost about $20,000 an hour. And if a president is traveling from Africa, Ghana for that matter, to South Korea, which is about 18 hours, 17, 18 hours, multiplied by $20,000 per hour. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama chose to fly with his junior brother's private jet, which of course, the junior brother willingly has given to him for free. He says, okay, let the state fuel it. Let the state fuel the private jet. Use it. You're my brother. Your safety is my utmost priority. Not because you are serving the people of Ghana, we will end up losing you as our brother. This is a brand new private jet. Use it for your comfort and deliver for Ghana. Deliver for Ghana. And all hell broke loose in Ghana from the opposition. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, this thing, it took me over 1 week to talk about this. And the reason why I'm talking about this is this. This lady on your screen. Anamoah. Anamoah was one of those journalists in Ghana that was vehemently against the NDC government coming back to power. She aligned herself with the New Patriotic Party, then in government for 8 years. She positioned herself, aligned herself towards them. And throughout their reign, even during the campaign period, this lady you are seeing on your screen blocked many NDC communicators. She blocked many NDC communicators on X and everywhere. Whenever she posts something on social media and she realized you are an NDC member and you commented on her status, let's say you disagree with her, you do not insult her, you only disagree with her, she'll block you. Even as I speak to you, she blocked me on X. She blocked me from last year on X. Why? Because I oppose her views. Ladies and gentlemen, just about 2 weeks ago, we heard in the news that this new government, the NDC government, she has become, or she started to associate herself with the new government, our party, our government in power, while she kept some of us still blocked on her social media platforms. Gold Board CEO Sami Jemfi and the Gold Board executives have sponsored her program in the UK. Oh, later on they came to clarify it that they didn't sponsor financially. But hey, why must the Gold Board be associated with Anamoah? There are videos on social media where she spoke vehemently against the NDC. At the time, she was like John Mahama, His Excellency, coming back to power to do what? Today, His Excellency is in power, and she seems to be enjoying. And now, as you can see, she has become a government communicator. Poverty no good, though. Poverty is not good. If you are a young man listening to me, find something and do. Today, she has become government communicator. Now, the work that we are doing, oh yeah, she has a bigger platform compared to some of us that are just starting. If my blood sibling owns a Rolls Royce, would it make sense to rent another one, when his is readily available? That is a question she's now posing to her own party that she supported just about 2 years ago, the years back that she was enjoying with them. Now that the government that she thought would never come to power has come to power, and she's now beginning to enjoy because we sponsored her program in the UK, Women of Valor. She came back from the UK and all of a sudden, she has changed her tune. She has changed her tune. If my blood sibling owns a Rolls Royce, would it make sense to rent another when his is readily available? Referring to His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama and his brother's private jet. If the president's brother owns a private jet, will it make sense to go renting a private jet that will cost the state money? I never knew this lady is so sensible like this until today, until now. I'm sorry to say. She's a beautiful lady. At a point, I admire her. I was like, wow, I want her to be my daughter's role model. Very eloquent. She speaks affluently. Her vocabulary is perfect. You cannot beat her. And many admire her for that. And she's pretty as well. And she's also an Ewe lady. Ewe Infante. At a point, I was like, oh, I'll introduce my daughter to this lady. But she ended up blocking me because I expressed my opinion on her platform. Today, she has become one of us. Anamoah, I have no message for you. But tonight, where I am, it's already in the night. My message is to my own people. As we shout, Ezu, Eza, Emefa, Mia, 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 Ejobodo. My message tonight is for my own people, NDC faithfuls. We will not allow any infiltration. We will not allow any political prostitute at this point. We will not allow anyone, any insect that bites like mosquito. You wouldn't see the mark of it. yet it gives malaria. We will not permit it. We will not sit back and what we toil for, what we work for, someone else will just come in and start enjoying. Just one statement for people out there to think she's one of us. She is not. This is a setup. This is a setup. Oh yes, I've seen NPP communicators now attacking her. Yes, I've seen it. But the reality, the truth of the matter is that she deserves to be attacked. This woman, she doesn't have any principle. Perhaps she has no principles. She has no principles. If she had, she would have known better from ages. When Ghanaians were struggling and suffering and they were calling for change of government, she would have supported this new administration. Back then, do you know how many people would have voted? Because she has so big and huge platform. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, let me just leave it there first. I want to take a look at this and watch it.
And the Oscar goes to Michael B. Jordan.
This is the first Oscar win and nomination for Michael B. Jordan.
God is good. God is good. And yeah, mama, what's up? Y'all know how I feel about my mother and my father's here. Your pops, where you at? My dad came in from Ghana. He flew in from Ghana to be here. My brother, my sister's here. My family. I want to thank Warner Brothers. I want to thank Mike and Pam for believing in this dream.
You see, an Oscar-winning Ghanaian national. No matter how you want to look at it, Nigerians, he is a Ghanaian. As you can see right there, even shouting and screaming, calling the father's name. This guy, if you notice the way he called the dad, the mom was different from the way he called the dad. The dad would have given him a knock on his head. Ghanaian culture, you don't call that. What's up, dad?